All right, well, as you saw in the last video, trusses, garage are done, house is done. So we got to do purlins, we got to frame out the doors, we got to do soffits, and then we can do sheathing and windows. And on the topic of sheathing and windows, they are coming today. So we got a little bit of rain overnight, not much. Ground is just damp. It's not real wet, but it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get like 1.5 inches. So all this area is going to be a mess again, but we have the sheathing and the windows coming today, so we're gonna have them put it up there by the trailer. There's space between the trailer and the brambles and trees up there, so we're just gonna leave it up there, and then we'll have to lug it down to the house site when it dries out and when we're ready for it. That, or we might get some equipment, might get the skid steer out here. Just depends how much I want to lift plywood up to the roof. So I think the rain's supposed to stop, so I think today I'm going to try to work on some of the miscellaneous stuff. Still got to fix that one window that we left in the window video. Got to add some grade board on the one piece that was missing, and I got to add some skirt protector. So I might go ahead and do that stuff while we wait and while the weather's good, because we're gonna be inside the next 2 days, maybe 3 days, due to the rain. So we'll get working on that stuff. Well, it's been sprinkling most of the morning, so it's hard to put the cameras out here and get to work. I'm not trying to get soaked today and get the tools all wet, but I did manage to get that brush pile burned down. Today's a good day because everything's kind of wet. So that one's done, and I think after the first load of sheathing is almost here, so I think after that I'm going to go up and try to do the one by the pond, at least get those burnt, so that then we can cut some more trees down and get those burnt too. So if I burn that after they show up, we'll film that too, and then next you'll probably see the sheathing getting delivered. All right, we're gonna light up this pile now. We just got a sprinkle, so hopefully it still lights. But we'll get this one going, hopefully burn this out, and then both piles will be gone and we can start over again. Well, it actually burned better than I thought it would. So got through most of that pile. It's kind of all tangled vines right now, so let it burn down a little bit, and then I'll keep piling it back on each other. Well, it's been raining most of the day, so I haven't gotten much done other than got our sheathing, got the windows, and burned the 2 burn piles. So lighting's not great. They're still packaged, but we got black windows, different sizes, got 11 of them. One thing we did find out, which we had no idea, that black windows on the outside and black windows on the inside is completely custom. Most windows are black on the outside and white on the inside, so it works out. Inside will be a whitish color anyway, so just gonna leave them in here for now because it's pouring outside, and then I think we will move them up towards the house site, cover them with a tarp up there or something along those lines. But I don't know if it picks up on camera, but it's still raining out, so I think they're gonna call it for today. I didn't get hardly anything done because of the rain, but here's the sheathing. We got it covered with tarps that did come in some plastic, but plastic job wasn't great, so we covered it in the tarps, and hopefully we can use it in the next week or so. It's supposed to rain. Wasn't supposed to rain much today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, Sunday. Today's Friday, and I think a little bit Monday, early Monday morning. So hopefully we can get something done this weekend, but if not, we'll pick this up, I guess, on Monday and do some more of the miscellaneous odd jobs we got going on with the house, so we can get ready for soffits and framing outdoors. Well, I wasn't planning on using these IBC totes so soon, but we're getting a ton of rain. You can see we got a river flowing through here. Luckily, it's all going off the property. It's not staying like it was a couple weeks ago, but we filled one of those yesterday. It's going over the IBC tote. That one's just about full. Got another one on the other side of the camper that's already almost full. So might as well take the water while we can. All right, well, As you saw yesterday, we were filling up the IBC tote and it was pouring rain. So the last 48 hours, I don't know if it picks up there. Got about 3.5 inches of rain. So that noise in the background is the pump. I'm pumping out one of the barrels. So we're filling up this IBC tote. I did a post in the community tab about any guesses as to why we bought 4 IBC totes, and they were in fact for water catchment. But this is not the way I was planning to catch the water. So the old barn we tore down not too long ago, making a mess here. That's not really how you're supposed to collect water. There we go. The old barn we tore down up by the pond, we were saving that a lot of the lumber that we could. And up way back over there in the woods that I've been clearing at the top, I'm planning to build a shed, just like basically a lean-to shed. I'm gonna put those 4 barrels underneath it, and with the roofing panels build a gutter. Well, the roofing panels will go on top, and then I'm gonna put a gutter on there and catch water for the pigs up there, because we don't have water up there. So when we move the pigs up to the woods, it's a long trek for the hose. So that's what they were for. But we put barrels on 2 of the gutters on the camper the last 2 days, and we're basically gonna fill up an IBC tote. So I'll eventually have to pump that water up, but that was the plan for those IBC totes. So I'm gonna fill this up. And honestly, you can see here behind me, there's a lot of water, but it's not nearly as bad as it was a couple weeks ago, after the snow and then the rain, because it's not as deep. The ground's not squishy like it was. So it should dry out this week. We're supposed to get another 1.25 inches of rain tomorrow, and then it's supposed to be clear, and then maybe 1/4 inch of rain next weekend. So things should clear out. I'm probably not gonna be able to work on the house today, like I said earlier, but I think what we are gonna do, Tina's gonna come out in a little bit. I think we're gonna throw 1 window in just to show you guys what that looks like. But today I think I'm gonna go back up and work on pulling some nails from all those timbers, or all the boards and stuff we pulled from the old barn, so that with all this rain we got this coming this spring, might as well try to save some of this water. So I think we'll do that once this pump pulls from that barrel and fills up in the IBC tote. I'm gonna run up there, start pulling some nails from there, and then I think we're gonna try to put at least 1, if not 2 windows in, just kind of see what they look like. All right, we're gonna do a test fit on one of these windows. So we got some gel-in windows. They're just, I don't think I said this earlier, but they're just single pane. We looked at double pane, but for the amount that we think we'd open up the top half, it wasn't worth the cost. They were probably double the price. So black on the outside and extremely dirty, but we'll get them cleaned up. So looks pretty decent. Now let's see if it fits. Look at that, like a glove. What do you think?
I like it.
Should look good with the white walls. So we'll get these, we'll have to get the rest of them opened and kind of checked out and make sure they're not damaged, because some of the protective film on it is all jacked up, and not about to install some busted windows or damaged windows. So yeah, should look good. This is the small one it fits, so we'll take the rest of them around and make sure those all fit too, but should look pretty good. So I just walked up here and saw that our pond is completely full now. So in there, it's really hard to tell, is a spill pipe. Come up here, you can see it, that little white thing right there. So come around this side, you can see it, and the water's flowing out. So our pond is officially full. So that would be all the water that's running down that way. Well, unfortunately, we went through all the windows. That's the one we tested, and it was in pretty rough shape. And we got 4 other ones that have, so we got a scratch on the windshield, a damage to one of the frames, or scratch on the windshield, a scratch on the glass, damage on the frame. That one's just jacked up all around. One of them has damage on the slider window, and then yeah, one of the ones has screen that's jacked up, and then one of the other ones has something else. I can't remember what it is. So we're gonna go return those. Hopefully they don't take, these ones took 8 weeks to get, so hopefully the new ones don't take them take that long. But almost half of the windows are damaged, so we're gonna go drop those, try to return those, and then we'll see what they say. This is just down the road from the house. There's usually just a little creek in there. I would say it's a little more than a little creek. Wonder what it's gonna look like when we get the rest of the rain we're supposed to get tomorrow. There was, right underneath that bridge the other day when we came back, there was people standing under there taking measurements or something. I think they're going to do some work on the bridge, so that tells you how high the water is. Man, that takes a long time to get those nails out of there. So they are some big nails. They're like 4 or 5 inches, ring shank. So slow, tedious process, but hoping to have that stuff done, a pile back there, in the next month or so. Get all the nails out and get it ready, because I'd like to build that shed before we have to move the boys up to the woods, which will happen. Oh, I think we got enough pasture in the front to get us through half of March maybe, so it's about a month away. So got to get that done. It's not the end of the world. I can just put the containers up there and transfer water and fill them up if I have to, but I prefer not to do that. So we did go to Lowe's. We got those windows returned. We ordered the new ones, so they're about a month out. Middle of March they'll be here, so it is what it is, I guess. But it's probably where we'll leave this random video with a little bit of everything going on. It's gonna rain tomorrow, another 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches of rain, so everything will be all wet. But the water's moving off the property, so we're happy with that. But I think I'm gonna work on purlins on the garage next, try to bust that out. So that might be the next video, but we got a lot of work to do. And like I said, I'm trying to have this thing dried in by the end of February. So we got about 2 weeks to get it done. So yeah, I guess that's where we'll leave this video. We will pick it up again in a couple days. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video.